What's going on, everybody? This is Joe, and I am back once again for more Hearthstone. And in fact, if you've been following along with these videos that I've been doing, possibly the last of this particular kind of video, in that I've been opening a bunch of packs here on Hearthstone. Last time I did 20, this time I'm doing 20. Let's see what we can get, and then maybe I'll talk about some ideas that I have for future packs, or sorry, that's not even close to correct, for future videos in this time slot. Okay, so we have 4 in a rare, Restless Mummy, Anubisath Warbringer, wow, Oasis Surger. That is such a good looking minion. I love that. I've never seen that art before. I like that a lot. Another Anubisath Warbringer. And our rare is a Pharaoh's Blessing. Grab your whip and fedora. Pharaoh's Blessing is a great card. A little expensive, but my god, it's good. Okay. Okay, 4 in a rare again. Means Wasteland Assassin. Mermy, nice. For a Murloc. That's clever as hell, I appreciate that. Beaming Sidekick. Embalming Ritual, and Pharaoh's Blessing, Uldum Neutral Collector, and Uldum Priest Collector. So another Pharaoh's Blessing, huh? All right. I guess I'd prefer a little bit of variance, but I'm sure we'll get some throughout the course of these openings. Four in a rare again. Spitting Camel. He looks very upset. Evil Totem, okay, Vile Fiend, and a Hooked Scimitar, which means I'll do Mage Collector. Okay, well, hey, we didn't get another one of those Paladin cards, so it's the Naga Sandwich. I get it. Change the cost of spells in your hand to 5. I mean, oh, it's spells particularly, too. Interesting. Yeah, I mean, if you had, like, a lot of high-costed spells in your deck, and it's a 5-mana 5/5, too, which is pretty good, especially for a mage. Damn. Still 4 in a rare. Pit Crocolisk. Guy looks... Oh, also, speaking of a guy looking upset, it's an 8-mana 5/6 deal 5. All right. Wasteland Scorpid, some high-costed minions here. 1 mana Sinister Deal to make a lackey. Ooh, a golden common in Desert Spear. It's weird animations on it, I guess, but... Okay, and let's see what our rare is. Expired Merchant. Wow. Okay. Alright, for the Warlock, that's an interesting one. We didn't get any, achievements for that one. Ah, very nice. An epic and a rare. Okay. Beaming Sidekick again. Sand Wasp Queen. Very nice. And a Serpent Egg, which means our rare. Kartut Defender. This one worked pretty well when we were able to use it in the solo adventures that we played. Taunt Reborn. And then Death Rattle, restore 3 health to your hero. Very, very good. And our epic is a Blatant Decoy. I don't know that I've ever seen this card before. 6 mana 5/5 Death Rattle. Each player summons the lowest cost minion from their hand. I'm actually more impressed by this 6 drop than this one. Although obviously the stats are different, but still. Okay. Anyway. 4 in a rare. Neferset Thrasher. Armored Goon, Totemic Surge, and another Restless Mummy, plus a Plague of Wrath. That's pretty cool. I think that's Togwaggle, but it could just be like a random kobold, I guess. Okay. 4 in a rare it is. Wasteland Scorpid again, Desert Spear again, Totemic Surge again, and a Desert Hare. This is some cool art too. I like the like action of it. It's and it's really crisp and clean looking. And we have a garden gnome. Wow, that's adorable. I like that. And you can get 2/2/2 treants. We saw a bunch of those cards in one of our other openings, the cards that like gave you or benefited from you having treants as a druid. Okay, 4 and a rare. Serpent Egg again. Clever Disguise. I love the colors. My god, so cool. A Kobold Sand Trooper. He looks badass. And a Cloud Prince. Cool name, cool colors on the art. I like that. And for a mage, 5 mana 4/4, if you control a secret, deal 6 damage. That's incredible. I like that a lot. Uldum Rogue Collector. Okay. And Hunter Collector, because of the Swarm of Locusts. 6 mana, summon 7 1/1 locusts with Rush. That's really good, actually. I like that. Okay. Okay, 2 rares. Nice. So we have a Sandstorm Elemental. I love that art. It's so interesting. A Jar Dealer. And a Subdue. This, I mean, again, just the contrast of this art. It's so good. And it stands out so much. It's so bright compared to, like, these other ones. And this is cool art, and I like this one, too. But, like, as soon as I turned this over, like, it just drew my eye. It's so cool. Ah, a golden rare in Tomb Warden, which looks sick, actually. I mean, that art, like, he is golden, or it is golden, and now that the card is golden, too, that works nicely. I appreciate that. And a Wrapped Golem. We have the Uldum Neutral Collector, Uldum Warrior Collector, and Grab Your Whip and Fedora again, and an Uldum Paladin Collector. Good lord. Okay. So yeah, and a Wrapped Golem. This one looks cool too. A lot of like mummy type thing. I mean, it's obviously like, you know, just the desert type of motif or Egyptian motif in general. 2 rares again. Nice. Ancient Mysteries. Love that a lot. Embalming Ritual. Very similar arts on these 2 cards. I don't know if it was intentional or not, but look at that. Right? That's super similar. And a Pressure Plate. Nice. So yeah, like these 2 here scream of like you're going through a pyramid, right? And you're going through the different levels of the pyramid and discovering secrets or tripping traps and stuff to try to like seek out mysteries or gold or treasure or whatever. A Brazen Zealot is a cool card. And a Swarm of Locusts again. Okay, sure. No achievements on that one, but I mean, we just got 4 in the last pack, so I guess that makes a bit of sense. All right, 1 rare. Golden Scarab. That is sick looking. Wow. Okay, I like that. I like the ability, too. That it's a beast for 3, and then you can get your next turn's card off of it. Very cool. Flame Ward is a fun secret. Another Clever Disguise. I talked about liking that. And the Wasteland Assassin, I didn't talk about how cool this looks, but like it's a mummy, but it's got like this cool like magic behind its wrappings as well as in its knives and the like glowing in its eyes. Like, is it glowing behind the wraps because of the weapons, or are the weapons glowing because of the assassin? Interesting question. Maybe if you know, leave it in the comments. And we got a Wrapped Golem again. Okay. So obviously we're going to end up with a fair number of duplicates, but maybe we can get like 1 legendary out of here. That'd be cool. 1 rare. Okay. Desert Hare. Ancestral Guardian. Very cool looking spirit or ghost type character. Armored Goon again. And another Sinister Deal, which means we get a Grand Mummy. This card's great. This whole like reborn mechanic, so tough to play against in like Saviors of Uldum or whatever. It was really, really good. Okay. Ah, we got a rare and an epic. Very, very nice. Jar Dealer, again. Candle Taker. Okay, so this is like an undead kobold with the candle. Injured Tolvir. This card is cool. And if you're putting it in a deck with like healing or something, this worked out quite well for us, if I recall correctly. Garden Gnome again. And our epic is Rift Cleaver. Can't even quite tell what I'm looking at this demon. Destroy a minion. Your hero takes damage equal to its health. I mean, it's a nice way to get rid of like a problematic minion on their side of the field, I guess. I was talking about the injured Tolvir, right? This thing, I was talking about like remembering that it did well for us in our other videos. Those videos actually are on our different channel over on Video Games for All. Link down in the description box below. I encourage you to go check that out. We have Frightened Flunky, which is just Shaggy, 100% from Scooby-Doo. We have Pit Crocolisk, again. Worthy Expedition, that's cool looking, I like that. And it's for a druid, the discover a choose one card, and you can make your, as we saw in one of the previous openings, there are a number of cards that benefit you for having choose one cards. They allow you to like get all the different results when you play a choose one, or that when you play a choose one, you get both of those choices in your hand as individual cards. Really cool. We have a Bug Collector, which is hilarious. I like his like little energy net here. And wow, Uldum Druid Collector. We got the Puzzle Box of Yogg-Saron, which is a 10 mana mage spell. Cast 10 random spells, targets chosen randomly. So, you know, sometimes that could work out very well, and sometimes you just lose the game when you play this. And for that reason, for 10 mana, I don't love it, but... Alright. We are 3/4 of the way through, almost. Whoa, we finally got a legendary. Thank God. All right, Phalanx Commander. So this looks very similar. I don't know what this like race of creatures is called, because again, I'm not super familiar with Warcraft lore. If you are, let me know in the comments. But this is, we've seen a couple of these guys. So there's a Phalanx Commander. There's a Mermy again. A Hunter's Pack. Very cool. I like that. And our rare is a Wretched Reclaimer. Okay, it's for a priest. 3 mana, 3/3. Destroy a friendly minion, then return it to life with full health. I like that a lot. Obviously, you wouldn't necessarily want to play this on turn 3 to get the full effect of this battle cry. I mean, if you had to, like a 3 mana, 3/3 is not bad at all. But getting this late game means that it's still useful even as a 3/3, even if you have like 4 5s or bigger on the field already. This can help you out with its battle cry ability, like helping out one of your taunters or something that they've been like beating down turn after turn, or if you're facing like a warrior deck that's been pinging away at you or whatever. So that's really cool. I like that. And then our legendary is Dino Tamer Brawn. Battlecry, if your deck has no duplicates, summon King Crush. So obviously you're going to only put this in a deck where you can benefit from this, and then it can be really amazing. I mean, it's a 7 mana 2/4, which kind of sucks, but if you're getting King Crush off of it at the same time, pretty nice. So I wouldn't put it in a deck with basically any duplicates, and if I did, it would be like 1 duplicate, so that you're hoping that like, okay, I've drawn one of them, or you know, something like that. But if you haven't, like that's kind of a bad worst case scenario. We have a Faceless Lurker. This thing is menacing as hell. The fact that it's like leaning over like that. It's got like the Mind Flayer looking face, but the octopus like tentacles, but it's like jacked as hell. What a crazy looking thing. Really awesome. Another Injured Tolvir. So again, this was what I was talking, I couldn't remember the name of the card, but this is what I was talking about like this, whatever this race of minion is. Here's another one. I guess it's a Tolvir, maybe? I guess that makes sense. Another Golden Scarab, looks so cool. And another Candle Taker. Our rare is a Questing Explorer. Of all the things that we've seen here, this human-looking woman seems very out of place. All right. 4 packs to go. Oh, 2 rares. Very sweet. Okay. We have a Pharaoh Cat. Very nice. Makes sense. Ah, a Golden Common in Hunter's Pack. Okay. Not not really crazy animations on this one. It's just like the glinting of this one, you know, the teeth on this, and then like a little bit of like dust blowing down here at the bottom. So I've seen better, but it's not bad. We have another Oasis Surger. God, I was talking about, I love that. The colors on that are really sweet. We have a Kartut Defender, so another one of these that looks more mummified. And a Generous Mummy. I don't know why. I almost read that wrong, but I didn't. It's a Generous Mummy. It's got Reborn. Your opponent's cards cost one less, so that's somewhat unfortunate, but still. I mean, if it has Reborn, I guess the biggest problem is, like, if you're throwing this into their minions to try to get their minions out of the way, that's pretty good as a 5/4. It's just that, you know, it's eventually going to come back as a 5/1, and you're going to have to do it again if your opponent is trying to keep this thing alive. So I guess you could just start hitting them with it for 5 every turn if possible, and then, like, kind of make them have to kill it. But all right, 4 and a rare again. A little upsetting as we come to the end, or towards the end. I'd like some more bigger things. We only had like 2 epics, or 2 or 3 epics and 1 legendary. We have another Flame Ward, a Sand Hoof Water Bearer. I like that. He looks very sad, but he's doing a great job at what it is that he does. Bees! Wow, that is some, like, large scale art. Protect the bees, everybody. Bees are awesome. I know Amy's not here with me, but if she were, she would tell you the same thing. Bees are great. Love bees. So we have an Uldum Neutral Collector again. That's like the 3rd one of those that we've gotten now. Quicksand Elemental. Give all enemy minions -2 attack this turn. I guess it's 2 mana, so that's pretty good. But again, that means you don't really want to play this on turn 2 if you want to get the most out of the battle cry. But all right, 2 more packs to go. 4 and a rare. Okay, Sandhoof Waterbearer again. Temple Berserker. Just so many Reborn things. Okay, I mean, again, I get it. That's this set, but still. We haven't seen a lot of Warlock cards. Destroy a friendly lackey to summon a 5/5 demon. Okay. Worthy Expedition. And our rare is Overflow. That, the rendering and the art for that water is gorgeous. Wow, that's beautiful. Restore 5 health to all characters. Draw 5 cards for the Druid. That is good. I mean, hopefully you're, like, drawing 5... You're trying to draw into 5 powerful things so that even though you've given all of their minions and them 5 more health, it doesn't matter because you're hopefully gaining most of the benefits from having played this, especially because it's 7 mana. But God, that water looks gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. All right, last pack. Some good. Come on. We have a rare. And that's it. Interesting. All right. A little low on the pulls this time, I feel like, but maybe not. We have Subdue. We have Living Monument. 10 mana, 10/10 taunt. Okay. Doesn't get much more straightforward than that, I feel like. We have another Temple Berserker. We have another Ancestral Guardian, and our last rare of the day got us another Grab Your Whip and Fedora. So we got 3 of those, and we got 3 of the Uldum Neutral Collector. We got Ramkahen Wild Tamer, something like that. Copy a random beast in your hand for the Hunter. That's a pretty sweet card. And it's a 3 mana 4/3 as well. Yeah. So you could definitely, like, try to cater playing this card so that you're copying the best beast in your hand. Or you could just leave it to chance. Who knows? But yeah, that's it. As you can see, no more packs, which means, wow, it just kicked me right out of there. Okay. Usually I stay on that area, but that's because there's usually other packs that the game thinks that I'm going to choose. So yeah, that is the end of this particular video. But I said I would kind of give you a hint as to what I was thinking, because if you look at these solo adventures, right, this is how we started here, was with Book of Heroes and Book of Mercenaries, trying to do these things and accomplish them, as well as, did we do Ashes of Outland on this channel? I think we did. But the fact that, like, Book of Heroes and Book of Mercenaries, we've been working through on this channel. Okay. Anyway, we've been working through these on this channel as best we can, but my God, the amount of time in between when they're released is forever. It seems like it's been such a damn long time since the last book of Heroes, since the last hero was released, or since the last mercenary was released, because, I mean, there was only one mercenary, right? So it's so few and far between that I would love to come back to these, and I'd love to hear from you if you'd like for me to come back to these, because I'm looking forward to giving that a try. I also don't know why this says 8 here, because if you click here, right, and it says choose, you can't choose anyone else. And we've already done Rokara. We have the crown and everything to prove it. So I don't know why it's showing that there's like 8, you know, like saying that there's 8 unfinished things here. But if you know, let me know in the comments. So I think what I might do next week is move on to a different game entirely. So what I encourage you to do is to subscribe and ring that bell. If between this recording this week and next week they put up a new hero or mercenary for the Book of Heroes or Book of Mercenaries, then I'll be back next week with that, because as long as I have time to do that. But if not, I'm gonna have to come up with something else, because there's nothing else for me to there's nothing else that I want to do on Hearthstone. Not that there's nothing else for me to do. There's plenty of things, but there's nothing else that I am specifically like aiming to do. So I encourage you to subscribe and ring that bell, because then you will get a notification when that video comes out next week, as well as our other videos, and whenever we go live as well, because we're live every Monday and Friday, 8 to 10 p.m. Eastern Time, right here on this channel. On Mondays, we play a similar game in MTG Arena. If you're a fan of online TCG games like this, that is the game for you, and I recommend that you come join us for that. That's every Monday, 8 to 10 p.m. Eastern. Or on Fridays, we play video games, and this Friday specifically, as we've been doing, we're going to continue playing through the Dragon Ball Z Budokai franchise with Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 2, which we have been playing through the story mode, and we're doing relatively well, playing through some of the movies and stuff. This story mode is very comprehensive in terms of the fights and stuff that we get into. So if that sounds in any way interesting to you, you are more than welcome to join us. We would love to have you, whether you want to be active in chat, whether you want to just sit back, relax, and enjoy. Whatever you prefer, we would love for you to join us. We will be here for you. That's every Friday, 8 to 10 p.m. Eastern for that as well. But yeah, like I said, next week we will be back with something. I'm not positive what it will be, but let's just say that we played this game once on stream, the game that I'm thinking of doing if we don't have any more Hearthstone stuff. We played this game once on stream, and there's still some stuff left to do with it. So I encourage you to stay tuned for that. Like I said, subscribe and ring the bell. And then, like I mentioned earlier in the video, check out our other channels. Links down in the description box below, or they'll be popping up here on the screen in just a moment. Thank you sincerely for watching. I really do hope everybody enjoyed. Leaving any thoughts that you might have in the comments down below is actually super helpful to us here, so that we can make sure that we give you something that you're interested in seeing. That's kind of the idea. But for now, from us here at the Geek for All family of channels, I've been Joe, and as we always say, in whichever video of ours you watch next, we will see you all next time. Thanks, everybody.